Hey guys, welcome back to another week of What's for Dinner. If you're new here, my name is Jess. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 2 little boys, and I post these videos every Sunday to share some of the meals our family of 4 had throughout the week. This week's dinners were all super delicious with minimal ingredients. If you guys enjoyed these videos on my channel, don't forget to hit that like button, and let's get to the food. To start off our first dinner, we have a bag of frozen cheese tortellini. Then I'm going to make some homemade Alfredo sauce with just some heavy whipping cream and milk, some Parmesan cheese and garlic. And then we have some garlic bread we're going to throw in the air fryer. I've got some broccoli steaming to go on the side, and bacon cooking for the Alfredo. Once the bacon was crispy, I removed it from the grease and drained it on some paper towels. And then I'm going to take most of this grease out of the pan, but leave a few tablespoons. To that few tablespoons of bacon fat, I'm adding about a tablespoon of butter. And once that melts, I'm going to throw in my minced garlic. Next, I'm going to add my seasonings. You can do whatever you like, and as much or as little as you like. I'm using some onion powder. Then I'm adding in some seasoned salt. Next, I added in some pepper and some dried parsley, and then I just let all of these spices cook in the oil for just a little bit. Now I'm going to add in just a few tablespoons of flour and cook that around until the raw flour taste cooks off. Now I'm just starting to add in my heavy cream and my milk. I didn't measure any of this, but I would say I used almost a cup of heavy cream and probably about a cup of milk. I just kept adding until it was the consistency that I liked, and I knew I should leave it a little bit runny because once I added in the cheese and let it cook a little more, it was going to thicken up. Finally, I added in a good half cup of grated Parmesan cheese. When my tortellini was done cooking according to the package directions, I tossed them in with the sauce as well as some of the bacon. I saved a little bit for our plates. I also added in a little bit of the pasta water just to help it all come together. We just served our tortellini with our broccoli on the side and our garlic bread, and this was super delicious, and it tastes like it took a lot of work, but it was so easy. For this next dinner, I'm just starting off by browning a pound of ground beef, and I season that with some salt and pepper. When the meat was done, we drained it on some paper towels. Into our skillet, added a tablespoon of butter, then added the meat back in. Now we're just seasoning that with some more salt and pepper, some garlic and onion powder, and some of Adam's seasoning mix that he usually puts in his burgers. And to that we added a few tablespoons of ketchup and a tablespoon of yellow mustard. Once our meat was good and seasoned, we added in 2 cups of beef broth, and then we're going to add in half a bag of elbow macaroni, just enough macaroni that when it all goes in the pan, it's all submerged in the liquid. Now we're going to add on our lid and let this simmer for the time it says on the pasta package, and then we'll add in all of our gooey cheese. So you can add as little or as much cheese as you like. We used some Velveeta and Gouda cheese, and this was absolutely delicious. We just got all of our cheese in our pan, then put our lid back on and let it melt. We served this with a side salad, and it was so delicious. Definitely reminded me of my childhood, but even better. So to make these pizzas, we have this stone fire flatbread that I picked up. And then we have a chicken breast that Adam butterflied and seasoned with his seasoning mix. You can use whatever you like on chicken. We melted some butter in our skillet and cooked our chicken for about 3 minutes on each side over medium-high heat. And then we're going to put this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 6 minutes. We wanted some breadsticks or something to go on the side, and I had a can of biscuit dough in the fridge. So Adam's just going to get this all on the cookie sheet, pizza pan, pizza pan. He's going to get all of those onto the pizza pan and roll them out flat to make one giant breadstick. So he just added on half of our melted butter and some garlic powder and Parmesan cheese, then rolled this up. To the outside of the bread, he added some more melted butter and some more Parmesan cheese, and put this in the oven according to the biscuit dough directions. For the sauce for our pizza, Adam used some of his homemade barbecue sauce. You can use your favorite bottled sauce, or I'll leave the recipe for our sauce down below. Then we added on all of our tender, juicy chicken. Next came our cheese. You could use whatever kind you like. We used a triple cheddar blend and some Monterey Jack. And for extra toppings, Garrett wanted some pickles on his, and on mine I added some pickles and red onions. And I'm gonna dare to say, don't come at me, pineapple would be delicious on this. We just baked our pizzas according to the flatbread directions, and we had a super fast, so delicious meal. These were so good, you guys. And all of these meals just show that you don't have to have a ton of ingredients or it be super fancy for it to be something everyone in the family loves. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, we would love for you to join our YouTube family. So hit that subscribe button down below and turn on notifications, and we'll see you guys in the next one.